The markets shuddered. January 27, 2025. The world watched in stunned silence as the seemingly invincible AI bubble imploded, leaving behind a trail of financial wreckage. Nvidia, the darling of the semiconductor industry, saw its stock price plummet, shedding a staggering $600 billion in market capitalization in a single, brutal trading session. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, titans of the tech world, reeled from the shockwave, their valuations taking significant hits. The culprit? DeepSeek R1. A name whispered in hushed tones in the corridors of Silicon Valley, now echoing across the globe as a harbinger of disruption. This was not merely a market correction, this was Black January. DeepSeek R1. The name itself sounded innocuous, almost boring in its technical simplicity, yet beneath this unassuming moniker lay a technological marvel that had sent shockwaves through the global economy. Developed by Highflyer, a shadowy Chinese hedge fund, DeepSeek R1 was not just another incremental step in AI evolution. Built on a modified version of its predecessor, DeepSeek R3, and powered by the cutting-edge chain-of-thought reasoning, R1 boasted an unprecedented 671 billion parameters. This allowed it to process information and generate human-quality text, code, and even solve complex mathematical problems with an accuracy that surpassed even OpenAI's formidable GPT-4o. But the true genius of DeepSeek R1 lay not just in its raw processing power, but in its cost-effectiveness. Developed for a paltry $6 million, a fraction of the cost of its American counterparts, R1 was a testament to the efficiency and ingenuity of the Chinese AI machine. DeepSeek R1 had democratized access to cutting-edge AI, leveling the playing field and opening up a world of possibilities. The dramatic crash triggered by DeepSeek R1 was more than a reaction to technological disruption. It was a primal scream from the market, a manifestation of deep-seated anxieties about the future. The advent of R1 had ripped the veil off three existential risks that had long lurked in the shadows of the AI revolution. First, the cost collapse. DeepSeek R1's astonishing affordability had exposed the inflated cost structures of established players like Nvidia, whose $2 trillion GPU empire relied on the high margins commanded by their specialized hardware. With AI development suddenly within reach of even modestly funded startups, the demand for expensive, proprietary hardware was thrown into doubt. Second, the geopolitical tremors. R1's arrival was a stark reminder of China's growing technological prowess, a direct challenge to the long-held dominance of Silicon Valley. Finally, the security nightmares. Initial reports indicated that DeepSeek R1, while incredibly powerful, was also significantly more prone to generating harmful content than its Western counterparts. The reverberations of DeepSeek R1's arrival were felt most acutely in the semiconductor industry, the engine room of the AI revolution. Nvidia, the undisputed king of GPUs, saw its stock price plummet as investors grappled with the implications of a world where cutting-edge AI could be developed on a shoestring budget. The company's reliance on high-margin sales of its specialized hardware, once a source of enviable profits, now appeared as a strategic vulnerability in the face of DeepSeek R1's disruptive affordability. The message was clear: the era of exorbitant AI development costs was over, but Nvidia was not alone. The domino effect of DeepSeek R1's cost disruption rippled through the entire AI supply chain. ASML, the Dutch semiconductor equipment manufacturer, saw its stock price tumble 7% as demand for its high-end lithography machines, essential for producing advanced chips, came under scrutiny. The cost collapse triggered by DeepSeek R1 had exposed the fragility of the existing AI ecosystem, sending shockwaves through the semiconductor industry. Section 5. Geopolitical tremors. The dragon's roar. DeepSeek. R1's arrival was not merely a technological earthquake, it was a geopolitical tremor that shook the very foundations of the global tech landscape. The fact that such a powerful AI had emerged from China, a nation often portrayed as playing catch-up in the technological arms race, sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley and beyond. R1's unveiling was a stark demonstration of China's growing AI prowess, a testament to the country's massive investments in research and development, its vast pool of engineering talent, and its unwavering commitment to becoming the world leader in artificial intelligence. The success of DeepSeek R1 challenged the long-held assumption of American technological supremacy, particularly in the field of artificial intelligence. It exposed the limitations of US sanctions and export controls, which had seemingly failed to prevent China from developing and deploying cutting-edge AI technology. The geopolitical implications were profound. R1's emergence signaled a shift in the balance of power, raising questions about the future of US technological leadership. Section 6, Security Nightmares, the Open Pandora's Box. DeepSeek R1's open-source nature, while lauded by some as a victory for accessibility and collaboration, unveiled a Pandora's box of security concerns. The very features that made R1 so powerful, its vast dataset, its complex algorithms, its ability to generate human-quality text and code, also made it a potential weapon in the wrong hands. Early research indicated that DeepSeek R1 was significantly more susceptible to generating harmful content than its commercially developed counterparts. This raised alarming questions about the potential for malicious use, from generating highly convincing fake news and propaganda to crafting sophisticated phishing attacks and even creating entirely new forms of malware. The open-source nature of R1 meant that its code was freely available for anyone to download, modify, and redistribute. The world had entered a new era of AI-powered threats, one where the line between beneficial applications and malicious exploitation was becoming increasingly blurred. Section 7. Navigating the rubble investment in the age of DeepSeek. The DeepSeek R1 shockwave left investors scrambling, forcing a reassessment of traditional tech investments and a search for opportunities in the post-R1 landscape. The old guard, once considered safe bets, were now fraught with uncertainty. Nvidia, despite its stumble, remained a company with significant resources and a history of innovation. However, its future hinged on its ability to adapt to a world where its core hardware products were no longer essential for cutting-edge AI development. Cloud computing giants like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google faced similar challenges. The rise of affordable open-source AI models like DeepSeek R1 threatened to disrupt their lucrative cloud computing businesses, which relied on the high costs of training and running sophisticated AI models. AI efficiency startups, companies like Cerebras and Grok, focused on developing more efficient AI hardware and software solutions, were well positioned to capitalize on the demand for cost-effective AI development. Cybersecurity firms. As the threat landscape evolved to encompass increasingly sophisticated AI-powered attacks, cybersecurity companies like CrowdStrike and Palo Alto Networks, specializing in securing open-source models, were poised to play a critical role. The DeepSeek R1 shockwave had created both challenges and opportunities.
Check 1, check 2, check.
Section 8, A New World Order, the future of AI in the balance. The advent of DeepSeek R1 was more than a disruptive event, it was a historical inflection point, a catalyst that accelerated the AI revolution and ushered in a new world order in the global technology landscape. Mark Andreessen, the renowned venture capitalist, aptly dubbed it AI's Sputnik moment, drawing parallels to the Soviet Union's launch of Sputnik 1 in 1957, an event that triggered the space race and forever altered the geopolitical landscape. DeepSeek R1 had shattered the illusion of American technological dominance, demonstrating that the future of AI would be shaped by a multipolar world, with China playing an increasingly prominent role. The open-source nature of R1, while posing significant security risks, also held the promise of democratizing access to AI, enabling a global community of developers and researchers to collaborate and innovate at an unprecedented pace. The world had entered the age of DeepSeek, and the future belonged to those who dared to navigate its uncharted waters.